Now we're moving on to the Writing Mentorship Award. We have 5 amazing writing mentors who've chosen 8 winners, 8 writers to win a writing mentorship. These mentors are so generous to give their time to mentor these selected writers, because a writing mentorship has an extremely high value, because you're getting time from somebody to mentor you through the process of ensuring that your book can get to a publishable state. So these, it's very, very special to win a writing mentorship. Our mentors tonight are Anne Brady, Tara Avery, Liz McDermott, Rebecca Megson-Smith, and Nikki Valance. So before we find out who the winners are, let's have a look at the Writing Mentorship Award shortlist. So Nikki Valance will announce her winner, but Nikki's actually in Mumbai. She's having a family wedding, so she's completely out of time zone. So we pre-recorded Nikki announcing her winner, and here she is.
Thank you to Paula and Ken for inviting me to be one of the judges for the 2022 Page Turner Mentorship Award. I was extremely impressed by the standard of entries. It was a difficult task whittling down the hundreds to the finalists, even tougher deciding between my 4 favourites. In the end, my winner was one of several writers who had submitted 2 stories. For me, it was her memoir that edged ahead, beautifully written, full of emotive prose that drew me in from the first page. My winner is The Formation of Rifts by Sarah Nias. I very much look forward to working with Sarah on her journey to publication. I have absolutely no doubt that she will get there.
Thank you so much. That was really lovely, Nikki. Thank you so much. And Sarah, congratulations. I know that you're here because I've seen your name. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Thank you.
How do you feel?
A little overwhelmed. I think one thing I talked to Nikki about when we spoke was about something about validation and the need for reassurance that a mentor can give you when you write, when you don't actually have that much faith in what you're doing. And I was on the point of giving up when I submitted to this competition, so I'm beyond delighted. Thank you very much.
That's what David was talking about earlier. He was talking about belief in yourself. So there you go. I mean, you've believed in yourself to enter the contest.
You're proof of it.
Exactly what David was saying. And you entered,
also
and
you've won. A little bit golden.
Are you? No problem. There's lots of us golden people around. So that's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, Sarah. Let's ask Tara Avery to come forward. Tara, if you could unmute yourself and you can announce your winner.
Hi.
Hi, Tara.
Hi. As Nikki said, this was a really hard decision. I think there were about 105 submissions in this category, and when I did my long list, it had like half of it on there. So and then when I shortened it further, I shortened it to 5, and if I had more hours in the day, I would have chosen to work with all 5 of these people, because all of them were fantastic stories with fantastic potential, and I loved chatting with each of them. And in the end, I actually decided to offer 2 mentorships. And the first is, I think she's had to leave, but the first is for Beth Ann, or BL Charles, and her story Astral Hunter, which had such a unique premise, and she did such a great job with sort of establishing world building in a very short period of time. So I'm really excited to work with her. And so the second winner that I chose is Mina Rose Stiet, whose story Project Saturnalia also fantastic world building, really unique premise. And I was so in love with the way that she sort of set up her world. And I can't lie, when I looked up, I was looking up the author information, basically she lists all of these things that she loves, and they're all the same things I love. So I just feel like there's a bit of kindred spiritness here. So I'm super excited to work with her as well. And once again, I have to say to the people I didn't choose, I loved your work. Please keep writing. It was so amazing. And I want to see you on bookshelves. You're all fantastic.
Mina, are you there, Mina?
I'm so here, and oh my God, I'm like freaking out. This is amazing. I'm going to write a book, you guys. I didn't even know I could write before I entered this contest. It was just like, I just tried it having no idea what would happen. And I'm like floored right now. So thank you so much, everyone, for this. And like, thank you, Tara. Oh my gosh. Wow. Whew, well, I have to take this excitement back to work now.
That's fantastic, Mina. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, fabulous work.
And thank you, Tara, for coming along and sharing your lovely winners with us. So
thank you so much for running this. I think it's a great program, and I'm really excited for everybody that's here, and for everybody who participated, because I think it's a great experience.
And it's lovely to see new writers coming through. This is what we've actually found with running the awards for the last few years. We're just finding so many writers coming through, and sometimes they enter again, and they get further and further, because each year they're improving their craft of writing, and so they're getting further and further, and with the chance to win something. So it's lovely to see. So thank you very much for coming on. And let's ask Rebecca Megson Smith to come forward and to announce her winners. Rebecca.
Hi, hello, hi Ken and Paula.
Hi.
Hello everybody. Thank you so much for having me here and having me as part of this program. I want to just re-emphasize what Tara said, which is it was such a big and challenging and deliciously challenging task, actually, getting to read all the submissions. And the quality of writing was, it really blew me away, actually. It made the decision incredibly difficult. And even when I finally got down to my short list, just really to echo what Tara was saying, I think if I could have offered everybody a mentorship, I would have loved to, because I think, going back to what David said earlier about self-belief, I think the very act of entering a competition like this, of submitting your work, there's such a sense of exposing ourselves as writers and that vulnerability, and I think everybody who has entered any of these awards really deserves kind of recognition for stepping up and doing that. There are so many people who think about writing, who get as far as writing, etc., but to actually get to a point where you're submitting it, that's you backing yourself, and there's nothing more important. What I was looking for was I think Barry talked about it earlier in her sixth point, this notion of something a bit magical that we haven't seen or heard before. And certainly my winner of the award, the story that she wrote, I felt that I was in the presence of a story that was sort of at once older than time, and yet also really fresh. And I was really drawn into this world, which I think, again, was something that John was saying earlier. I was just immediately kind of immersed into it. I was looking for a strong female protagonist, and the darkness and lyricism of Water's Child by Masha Shukovich ticked all of those boxes for me, and I thought it was just really beautiful. And in many senses, it's my winner for the simple reason I just want to know what happens next. So yeah.
Congratulations, Masha. Thank you very much, Rebecca. And it's exactly what you've explained is really lovely to see all this quality of writing coming through, and that's really what gives Ken and I so much pleasure. It takes us, the whole year to work up to this event tonight, and in fact, a year and a half, because we would have started working on the judges and getting people to come along, for prize sponsors already from last year. So by the time it gets to this point, it's so rewarding to see fantastic judges saying that there is very good quality writing out there. And it's delightful to know that writers are actually taking the chance and the risk to enter their writing. Mm. So Anne Brady, if you could come along and to announce your winners.
I can only agree with what's been said. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, can hear you perfectly fine.
This is my third year of being involved with the PTA. I've got you down to initials now because it's a lot easier. And once again, I just found the choice of entries so wide, so interesting. And like the two previous mentors have said, the choices and the types of stories that were being told. And when you got your list and you're thinking, oh, that one, and that. And then you look at your list and you think, hang on a minute, I can't have that many. I haven't got a number of hours in the day to do that and do everything else. And it really became very hard. And it became a harder decision. And the more I cut it, the harder and harder it got. But eventually, I did what I've done for the previous 2 years. I chose 2 winners. The first one is for, now I'm hoping I'm going to pronounce her name correctly. I think it's Kyra Mull. And I'm hoping I've pronounced that correctly because it's an Irish name. Kiara, is it? Kiara Mull.
I think it's Kiara, I'm not sure. Come forward and tell us how you pronounce your name.
It's Kira, like Kira Knightley.
How you feel.
I am right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Kira.
Yeah, you got it. Yes, you got it, Anne. Thank you.
I've got Mull and it should be Mullany, shouldn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
That's my typing error. I apologise.
You're fine. You're fine.
It's an intriguing tale of one of my favourite pastimes, watching people. I love to sit and people watch. And it left me, it was so, I just found it intriguing. And I thought, I want to know where she's going with this. I want to follow this journey and see exactly what they're up to. Why are they sat there? Why are they doing this? Why have they come from? Where are they going? It just got me hooked. So that's why I chose it. And the other person I chose was Emily Henderson for Jolene. Well, I chose that because that story is taken from the song from one of my favourite performers, but she's put a twist to it. And I know someone else said she couldn't see it be developing into a full-blown novel. And I thought, well, if it's not a novel, it can be a novelette. But either way, I am so interested to see how Emily is going to actually develop this theme because she's twisted it. And I can see it developing into a really good story in the long run. So that was why I chose those 2 winners. So congratulations to you both. I'm looking forward to working with both ladies and seeing how the stories develop and how you as writers progress. And to everyone that I didn't choose, like has been said before, if I could have taken you all on, I would have done, but I just haven't got that many hours in the day. Sorry. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Congratulations, Kiara and Emily, and thank you very much, Anne. We're going to ask Liz McDermott to come on and announce her winners, but unfortunately Liz is very ill tonight, so Anne is going to very kindly announce her winners. So Anne, you've got
Liz and I have known each other for some time now. In fact, I actually reviewed and edited her debut novel, so because she's a poet mainly. And she's written this brilliant book, which is doing really well. We often bounce mentoring ideas off each other. So she's asked me to announce her 2 winners. Her comments were, I couldn't choose just one winner. She says, I had to have 2. And the reason being that both writers are writing about fantastic subjects, which have instantly grabbed me. And the 2 winners are Theodora Scott, for her book, The Beat Maker.
Do you want to say something? Have something to say?
Just thank you so much for the opportunity. Honestly, I'm so grateful. I'm actually kind of stuck in a rut at the moment with this novel. So this is the best possible thing that could have come out of it now, that I have someone to kind of bounce ideas off of. And and is so experienced and has so much that I know has already, even just from our first conversation, to impart onto me. So I can't wait to get started. So thank you very much.
Super. Good luck here with that.
Fantastic. Yeah. And enjoy it, both of you.
Yeah.
And Roma van den Berg for Into the Light.
So I know that Roma is not with us today. She wrote to me and she said to me she really wanted to be there. She's on a film set. So we caught up with her earlier today, and this is what she had to say. Here's Roma.
Thank you, Page Turner Award, for an amazing prize of a mentorship with Liz. Can't wait to get started. She's a fabulous lady, and it's just brilliant. So thank you very much.
There you go. And I think that Theodora, are you there, Theodora?
Hi, yes, I am. Hi.
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 How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed. Speechless, which it's ironic for a writer, but this is so exciting. So I can't wait to get started. That's just, thank you.
Brilliant.
I know Liz is certainly looking forward to working with both of you, because we have talked about it. We shouldn't say that, but we have. And yes, very excited to be working with you both. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both Roma and to Theodora.
Yeah, and look, many thanks to all of our generous mentors who have picked out all of these, great writers. But it's a big time commitment for you going forward. It's a lot of hard work. So thank you so much for putting up these fantastic and very, very useful prizes. And good luck to all the mentors and all the winners in their journey going forward now. Now, before leaving the Writing Mentorship Award, I want to welcome Helen Rowe, because Helen was a winner in the 2021 Writing Award Mentorship Program.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored. What a collection of writers you got here.
And she won her award with Karen Williams.
It's amazing seeing so many writers from all over the world who have come forward and wanted to share their voice.
And Helen's come back tonight just to say what impact that has had on her writing life over the last 12 months. So, Helen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm definitely here. Thank you very much for
Hi,
having me.
Helen.
Hello.
Lovely to see you again. I remember last year it was all excitement when you won, and it was just brilliant. So
I'm so happy. It's a huge leap forward.
Tell us what's happened to you.
Yes, I went a bit mad last year.
That's beautiful. That's what happens.
It's been a fabulous 12 months. Working with Karen and having a book mentor was just brilliant. I had no idea that the difference between kind of writing an essay or writing papers for work and actually writing a book. The whole structure is different, and that was something that Karen and I worked on a lot, because my book is non-fiction. It's called Eliminating Poverty from Britain, and so the structure really matters. It also really helped to have deadlines as well, to have someone answerable to. So that was really useful. And then also knowing your audience, so who exactly it is that you're trying to connect with, and not making that too wide as well. We also worked on the proposal, so lots of the kind of business side of things, as well as the actual technical side of actually writing the book, but also things like writing a proposal so you can actually put it in front of people as a subject, particularly for agents. I also printed business cards. So there's my little business card with Page Turner Award written on it.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, but it really helped to be able to go out there when I was seeing people and say, this book has already won an award, even though it's not even been published yet. And that was a huge thing, because so much of this industry, as I'm learning, because this is my first book, is about luck. And I went to a book launch that a friend of mine was having. His publicist was with the History Press. I handed my card over, and his publicist handed it over to Flint Books, who do these kind of big subject ideas. And then I met the director, Laura Perenek, at the London Book Fair. Again, I wouldn't have thought of going there had it not been for Karen. And then in August this year, I signed a contract with them, and it will be published in September 2023, so next year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So it's a real learning curve, like the after bit. And as a writer, I didn't really appreciate quite how much of the business side you also have to be involved with. And for anybody who is working on non-fiction, there's things like the permission to quote process, where you can't just quote anybody. You have to literally contact every publisher for everything that you want, and I'm going through that at the moment, and I've got 300 quotes, so it's a mega thing. But it is also, you know, some people will provide those quotes for free. Other people, for example, the BBC, don't let you quote anything. The Guardian wants £150 a quote. Bloomsbury wants £250 a quote, so they were deleted. So it's a real process, and again, as everybody has talked about self-belief, you know, it helps to have people on your side, and having a mentor really, really helps. And huge thanks to Paula and Ken for doing this. I'm not someone who's famous, I'm not someone who's got a PhD, but I do have that sort of desire to sort of write and get it out of me. And this is a wonderful way of helping new authors show what they're able to do. So huge congratulations to everybody who's won tonight. Loads of luck to everybody who's going on, and yeah, get your business cards done, because it really helps.
Helen, listen, thank you so much for with a wonderful story, and we're so pleased it's worked
so happy for you,
so well for you. Yeah, and we do hope that our winners tonight can enjoy something similar, and if they do, we'd love to hear from them. So well done, Helen. It's obviously taken a lot of hard work by you to make all this come together.
It's what it's all about for Ken and I. We love seeing the success stories. We've even got a special page on our website dedicated to success stories, and every time we hear something, and we're going to add Helen to our success stories pages, because that's really what it's all about. We're really aiming to get writers to the next stage of their writing career. So well done. It's lovely to hear you.
Yeah. Okay.